Hello everyone, this is my concept diagram for Challenge 2050. Some of the major issues that we have are economics, agriculture, energy, and the environment. To start with agriculture, we're going to have to produce enough food to feed 9.6 billion by 2050. So we're going to have to do this through agronomy, GMOs, intensification of agriculture, and using our resources efficiently to produce more food with less land and less resource input. As well as we suffer from hunger today, so in order to avoid hunger into the future, we must produce food all over the world to meet the demand of growing population, and we must do this sustainably. We can't destroy the land while we are producing food on it. We need to use it into future generations to continue producing food and not just destroy the land and move somewhere else. Land is going to be very scarce in the future with a growing population. And we moved it to the environment along with the land use. With a growing population, we're going to need more land to live on, as well as more land to produce agriculture. So we're going to have to use land efficiently in order to live sustainably. With climate change, we've already seen with producing carbon into the atmosphere, we are changing the global environment, which is causing climate change and changing water precipitation, causing droughts, severe floods, as well as severe storms, which is making agriculture even harder to produce more food. As we move to more, as the issue of water, either for human consumption or agriculture, we must use water resources sustainably, so that we don't run out of water and that people can continue to survive off their water resources, as well as pollution, whether it's polluting water resources or land or the atmosphere. Our practices need to be environmentally friendly as not to pollute the environment and reduce waste from our practices. Moving over to energy, with a growing population to 9.6 billion, energy inevitably is going to increase. So we must use our resources efficiently, so that we don't run out of our current fossil fuels, as well as technological advances, so that we can continue to produce more energy with less resources. So whether it's solar PV systems, wind energy, geothermal, as well as biofuels, we must continue to produce renewable energies as to reduce our fossil fuel consumption, so that we can reduce our carbon emissions and slow down climate change, so that we don't change the environment so much that we can't even produce agriculture or even live in it. And when we move down to economics, finance is going to be very important, because it's going to have to fund all these processes in this development. Investment is going to be very important into green technology and other industries, to kind of get the ball rolling and move towards changing our culture and producing more energy, food, as while reducing waste and reducing pollution. Policy is going to be very important in kind of getting investors to invest in green technology by providing subsidies and tax relief and other ways to kind of coerce industry into moving in the right direction. And poverty, we must also, our economics is going to be very important to reduce poverty in a world of 9.6 billion people. So we can advance as globally and as a society, and reduce poverty while changing our ways and reducing waste and producing enough food to feed us all, and live in a world of 9.6 billion people. It's going to be tough, but we got this. So get to work, people.